Tab B.
Big up to everyone. Big up, big up, big up. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite, The Mud Brothers Show. We are back for episode number 29. It's crazy that we've already done 29 episodes already, but we are back for another weekly special where we discuss basically games from Arsenal, United, Spurs, and Chelsea. We do have everyone here in the building. Big up to everyone, first of all. Big up to everyone who's in the stream so far. Make sure you guys run up the likes. Big up to everyone who checked out the gaming stream earlier today, where I did the United career mode. Some questionable games, which I won't talk about. You guys should just go watch it to see how I performed. I did lose to Spurs, so I will make that clear, but I did lose to Spurs in my first game because that was the title of the video. But I scored 7 in another, so go check it out. But yeah, big up to everyone. Make sure you guys do run up the likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and basically introduce the guests and the panelists that will be talking about the rest of the games. First, we do have man like CP in the building. CP, obviously his team played against Nottingham Forest this weekend. Drew 1-1, even though Forest had 10 men. James Ward-Prowse just all of a sudden decided to play rugby instead of football, which is crazy. He just decided to just jump on the ball, and he gets sent off. And I don't know, the last couple of minutes was literally a battle between Sanchez and Forest's goalkeeper on who's the better goalkeeper and who can make the better saves. Because that man were just they were on smoke towards the end of the game. It was very end to end, but obviously Chelsea just couldn't come through with the win. Ended up being 1-1 in that game. So big up to CP every single time. Besides football, hopefully everything is good with you, CP. What you saying, bro?
Yeah, everything's good, man. Big up, guys. We're here for the Spurs roasting.
Big up. So yeah, speaking of Spurs, we do also have man like M. De Niro in the building. You know, last week, if you guys saw episode number 28, M. De Niro was running the episode because United lost to Spurs 3-0. But how times have changed. You know, the Spursy are back, as my title of the video. M. De Niro, before we obviously get your thoughts on the game, how's everything else besides football, bro? Everything good?
Yeah, bit up, man. Yeah, that's it, bro.
All right, then. So I guess we'll get his thoughts on the game. But we do also want to welcome someone who was not here last week, but big up to him every single time. He is family on the show, of course, the Arsenal panelists. We have Eli in the building. He's the only one out of us who are present here today. Well, actually, he is the only one on the Mud Brothers show who actually got the 3 points this weekend. So 3-point collectors is Eli himself. So yes, Eli, what you saying, bro? Hope everything's been good.
I'm good, bro. You already know.
There we go, man. Glad to have you back. But big up to everyone in the chat. We see Coach's Corner. He says CP on, CP a go. Obviously, Chelsea fans looking out for each other's, but it's not good for you Chelsea fans today either. But yeah, big up to you. We got Warrior J saying, "Oh, hello, De Niro." So Warrior J is here for court, as he would say. Big up Don C as well. He says, "Big up peoples." Man like Eli, my brother. Big up, man. Big up Don C. But yes. We are going to actually start off not with the Spurs section. We are going to start off with the Chelsea section. We will do this. We will let CP basically talk about his team first, before we go ahead and all give our thoughts on the Chelsea game. So yeah, CP, floor is yours. Chelsea versus Forest 1-1. Give us your thoughts on the game. Eli will be back. He probably just cut out, so he'll be back. I'll add him back in. But big up. This is foul. This is foul. But anyways,
you should know. I saw that man lost to Porto.
I did. I lost to Porto. I lost to Fenerbahce. I'm pretty sure I was up in both those games too. I lost a couple of games, man. It is what it is. But yeah, you talk about your team, man. Chelsea. Chelsea. Cole Palmer, after scoring 4 goals and a half. kind of was. No, I wouldn't say non-existent because he had the assist, of course, for the goal, but just didn't. I don't know. Wasn't that prolific, I should say. And yeah, talk about the game. You're muted, by the way. Muted.
First half was a shit show, like an actual shit show, because nothing happened. Nothing happened on both sides. That low block, right? Then second half, usually we the good thing with Maresca is like we perform better in the second half than in the first. Like the team talk happens, he makes adjustments, he says something to the guys, and then we usually score within 5 minutes of the second half. This time we conceded with 5 minutes in. It was a set piece goal by Ward-Prowse, in a sense of set piece by Ward-Prowse goes in. I think it's the Serbian center back, I think is his nationality, I'm forgetting his name, who heads it because he's battling with Gusto, wins the header, which goes towards Chris Wood, who knocks it into goal. So I can't fault Sanchez for that. Mostly on the defense, I would probably blame him more on Gusto because he's actually the person making them onside. Just like how on the midweek when we played Conference League, it was Battershield for one of the goals that they scored, leading them onside. I think it's nothing to do with the set piece structure; it's more to do with still practice needed and the setup to be proper. Because if he held the line like all the other defenders and everyone else did, he would have been offside and the goal just wouldn't have gone in. I mean, counted. Sorry. But after that, we came back. Madueke, he was shooting. So Palmer always had an attitude to Madueke in the first half. It's more so he never made the right decision in the first half, and he kept on shooting. And he eventually scored. Good goal.
Yeah,
I can't
good goal
fault
for
it.
him.
To be honest, we need a shooter. I'll be honest with you, because the thing is, Sancho always wants to do the right play, and he's such a playmaker. I feel like he's too scared to shoot sometimes, man. There were times where he dribbles past a man in the box, is in open space, and he tries to dribble past him again or try to find the pass for someone else. I'm like, dude, just take a shot. F it, take a shot. Maybe it deflects, maybe something happens, or we get a corner or something. Just take a shot, my guy. Right? So at least Madueke was doing that. So I don't get the hate towards Madueke in that sense. If Jackson was non-existent strictly because it felt like everything we were doing were on the wings, and Jackson was in a sense non-existent in the game, and I don't think it's any of his fault, to be honest with you. And then in the second half, yeah, we came back, we scored, and then it's the 77th minute where Ward-Prowse gets the second yellow with that handball. And before then, too, it's Jackson's antics are kind of low-key pissing me off with these yellow cards, right? So before that event, you could see, or even around the 77th minute, you could see that something was wrong with Caldwell with regards to his piece line. He's gone to England camp, but I think just as a precaution. And then it was also one other player, I'm forgetting. He wanted to take off Jackson, but then Jackson got into an argument, and then Chelsea players were holding him back, and then he was arguing with Chelsea players, and that wasted so much time, so much fucking time. It was so stupid. And then after that, made the substitutions, brought on Nkunku, João Felix, Modric, and Neto. Modric was a good impact. Another cross that should have become a goal, just like he did over the weekend for Nkunku. And Nkunku was straight header. It gets parried by the goalkeeper. João Felix had a chance thanks to Neto when he finally used his right foot to cross it in. João Felix completely misses on that. And then the issue is Palmer had a chance. Oh my god, that skill to get around the defender, strike the ball. Right,
but credit to the goalie, man. Like he makes a double save there. Like
that's it's like
the
he makes
goalie at the end of the game was just on smoke.
Yeah,
bro.
he makes the first initial save, and then it bounces back towards Cole Palmer, and Palmer uses his right foot, and then he saves it again. And you're like, God damn it! And I think we were in control for most of the second half after we conceded, until I would say the third minute is when they had some counters, and that's when they could have got a goal back, especially the last set piece of the game where Sanchez saved us again. So Sanchez for throughout the season, besides one game, has been really good for us, like consistently good, at least saving wise, and he was better ball playing this game. So I think we had the chances to win. We had maybe one or two chances to lose, but we definitely had the chances to win. But we didn't take those chances, and it's on us. Fofana suspended because of yellow cards and Cucurella. The
You guys play
Fofana
Liverpool,
one,
right? You guys play
yeah,
Liverpool next?
yeah.
Anfield. Yeah.
So I don't know how to feel about it because Tolson, I think, can do a good job, and he's 6'5", so aerially to match Van Dijk, we need that. So I don't mind that. It's Renato Vega. It's not that he's bad. He's been really good for us. Like he was a Calafiori replacement from Basel, and we got him for 10 million, and he's been really good for us. But we'll see what happens, right? He's gonna face Salah now.
Yeah.
So there's like a disadvantage and an advantage with that, right? What I mean is I think he's gonna be the center back, the fullback inverting in to the midfield. So I think that's gonna add height, steal, and everything to our midfield against Gravenberch, which is good. But then if we lose the ball in transition and he's gonna face Salah, I don't know how quick he's gonna be to recover or whatever. So we'll see. It feels more like 2 points dropped more than anything else. But this was good position compared to last year, where I was begging for every measly fucking point at one point. So right now I'm, in a sense, not satisfied, unhappy still, but it's still we're getting points on the board. So this run's gonna be coming up next. We'll see what happens, because if we draw with Liverpool or if we somehow win, then we're only 1 point behind them, right?
Mhm.
And they're in a title race, and we're 4 points behind title race, leading Liverpool. I think we're 2 points behind Arsenal or 3 points behind Arsenal, and same with Man City. So I'm not too concerned. The only team I can see battling us for top four is Villa. Spurs are dropping like hotcakes. Newcastle doesn't seem convincing enough by their performances, and Man United's Man United, and long may that continue. So right now it's still a top four race, but if we draw or beat Liverpool, then that's going to be confidence building in Anfield, because then after that would be Newcastle twice, because in the cups and at the league, and then it's you guys, and then it's Arsenal, and that's actually a pretty good thing in a sense of, if we can get something from Liverpool, that's going to set us up for Arsenal in a sense, because I think we're going to get so much confidence from not losing at Anfield that should carry us over for Newcastle. Fingers crossed to the high fucking heavens that we can beat you lot at Trafford, because we haven't done that for 12 fucking years, and I need that to, please, I beg, just stay, just be Ten Hag, stay. Just stay till the 6th of November.
If Ten Hag stays, we lose. If Ten Hag doesn't stay, then anything can happen. That's what I would say.
Yeah, but we
New
lost to
manager
them
bounce,
last.
whatever.
We lost you guys last year, but still, I need Ten Hag to save for a slightly higher odds. And if we can get a win, then it's game on for Arsenal at Stamford Bridge, which we drew last season. So, things are looking still up for us. Progression. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, no injuries during international break, and long may what Maresca's doing continue for me.
Yeah, I think what I would say about that game is just like I think it's just down to the fact that you guys didn't really take your chances. There were some people talking about, like, on A-listers, saying Chelsea couldn't break down Forest. They did. That's why they created all those chances, and they just couldn't score. You like that they were able to create chances, and I know it was just like 10 men and stuff like that, but it was just when you see a goalkeeper and both goalkeepers towards the end, like there was a point in the game where Forest could have won it. Like, you go one end and Sanchez makes that crazy save, and then they go the other end and Kunku's header is saved. It's just a crazy game, to be honest. But yeah, like I don't think it's concerning. I think last year when you're under Poch probably would have played for the point. Like, who knows? The fact that Chelsea were, and like I said this before too, like they have enough firepower to create. I don't think that'll be the problem. It's just down to the individual players whether they'll be able to take their chances and stuff like that. So it's whatever. The run that they're gonna these run of games that they're gonna get into. I mean, this you'll really find out about this Chelsea team, whether they're sustainable or not. I think Enzo Maresca will find out a lot about the Chelsea team himself, like in terms of who he can trust, who's like can be his players week in week out. I just want to also say Enzo Fernandez had an absolute stinker of a second half. I just want to say that, like, he had an absolute
Yeah,
stinker.
yeah,
of a
sorry, I
second half.
forgot to point that
Yet
out.
again, yet
I think
again. So
I
yeah,
think
go
it's
on.
not even Enzo was the worst out of the midfielders, but Caicedo wasn't that good either. I think it's because he got
Yeah.
that yellow card early on. That's more so
Yeah,
my
yeah,
thing with Caicedo. Enzo, he was okay in the first half in terms of winning the ball. His passes were keeping the ball, taking whatever. I think the thing that pissed us off is the
we gave the
fucking
ball away so
corners.
many times, man.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no, it's not the ball away. It's the fucking corners hitting the first man every
yeah,
fucking corner. I don't mind you losing the ball away if it's us trying to attack them, right? Not in transition, but us trying to attack them. You're trying to play a ball or you lose it, right? In not so dangerous positions. But if you're having a mediocre game and then you're hitting the first man every time, that's what was pissing me off.
yeah, yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can play Lavia for Liverpool in
Yeah,
specific. For Liverpool in specific, I think the lower level teams that don't sit back, I want Enzo. Like I'm saying Brighton and shit. Like I'm saying like West Ham, I want Enzo. But anything that but any of the tougher teams, I want Lavia. I've been saying this from the beginning, right? Lower level teams
yeah.
that don't sit back, I want Enzo because creating space, we'll put the balls through. But every other time, I want Lavia. So we'll see what
No, I
happens.
agree. If you have Lavia for that game, I think it's a big plus because, like,
Yeah.
even though they're ops, Gravenberch for them, like Gravenberch has been like one of the best midfielders in the Premier League so far, and he's been balling out for them. So that battle will definitely be like it could be a midfield battle for sure. But if you take Caicedo and Lavia and put in that midfield against their Gravenberch and McAllister and stuff like that, yeah, it's gonna be a fun game to watch for sure. But yeah, my thoughts on Chelsea, I don't think it's concerning. I think, like I said, Poch last year would have definitely set up this Chelsea team wrong. You can see that they've improved in certain areas. It's just unlucky that they couldn't finish towards the end. But yeah, we'll go to you, Eli. Your thoughts on the Chelsea game?
Well, hate to say it, but I love the way Chelsea are playing, bro. That attack. It's so frustrating to watch, but I'm a football fan first and foremost, and like my moniker says, man, let's just enjoy football, man. I'm just here to enjoy football, and Chelsea are playing some good football. I can't deny that, maybe in the next couple windows, y'all will be right there challenging because that defense is a little leaky. But other than that, attack-wise, midfield-wise, especially once Lavia comes back, man, y'all are gonna be dangerous, man. I wouldn't want to be playing y'all anytime soon. I'll be real.
Sorry, can I just comment on the defense? I think our left side's solid. Colwell has been great for us in Cucurella. It's the right side with
Definitely
Fofana and
improved.
Gusto.
Colwell's definitely improved because I feel like start of
Yeah,
the
it's more so
season,
the right side
a lot
with
of you men were
Fofana and Gusto.
on his
Gusto
case.
has
Yeah,
been playing that great compared to last year, I'm saying. And Fofana's been very fucking iffy. I would think
Yeah,
it's more
yeah. Fofana, he's been looking mad. Like I don't know, bro. Like he's
kind of shaky.
been. I think he's trying to overcompensate because he's been out for so long, and then I think he's still not used to the speed of the game, so he's trying to overcompensate by trying to be more, I guess, ball dominant, trying to do too much with it, and then it's causing errors, and I think it's really affecting Gusto as well because you're seeing errors from him, and when you saw last year, even when y'all had y'all shaky periods, it was still more solid defensively because y'all had more of a defensive structure. If that makes sense. Y'all a little bit more defensively sound. Y'all weren't leaving as much space because y'all weren't as attacking. So it's kind of I think Fofana probably needs to be benched for now. Just to let him know that hey, you're not playing well, man. You gotta.
Well, he can't play next game anyways. He
Well,
can't
yeah,
play next game.
exactly. So hopefully, even after this next game, he'll stay benched and give somebody else a shot because how he's playing right now, he don't deserve another shot for now. He got to prove himself.
Yeah.
But big up H. But yeah, man, it's been I think it was just one of those games where the goalkeepers were on smoke. It's gonna be games like that. So I think it's probably just gonna be one of those one-off things. Y'all are probably gonna be back to scoring next after the international break. You're gonna get some injuries back. Yeah, but 1-1. But I feel like both of y'all were unlucky not to score. I feel like this could have been a very, very high scoring game, kind of like what we saw last week with the Brentford Wolves. Probably could have been of that level, but solid game.
It was a good game. Yeah, it was a good game to watch.
It's a very, very good game of football. Unlucky not to see more goals, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Move on.
Fairs. Yep. Yeah, like if let's say Forest went 2-1 up within those 13 minutes of stoppage time, I would have still probably put my money on Chelsea to still make it 2-2. To be fair, it was just that type of game. But yeah, there's nothing really concerning. M. De Niro, we'll get your thoughts on the Chelsea game.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it. I watched the highlights though, obviously. From what I heard, obviously Chelsea, from what you guys have said, obviously Chelsea could have done the job. Obviously 10 men, obviously at the end of the day, how do I put this? Put it in this context. Obviously, for Chelsea right now, it's not really a big deal when they're drawing these games to me personally, just because of the fact that, but obviously, they just changed the manager. Obviously, for the fact that at least they're playing better than last season, which is the main thing, and you're seeing improvements just in general. If I was a Chelsea fan, that's what I'll be thinking in general. Obviously, you can be a bit like, oh, we should have won the game, but at the same time, you still got to look at it as in this journey that you're in, you're gonna have these type of games where you're gonna have these little slip ups, but it's not gonna be like slip ups that are mad. But at the end of the day, you just gotta look at it and just be like, look, the future looks bright, bro. That's all I keep telling Chelsea fans, bro. For you lot, I hate to say it, bro. And yeah, obviously my team stinks, but for you lot, the future looks bright, bro. You get me? Like Sancho on the wing, he needs to just shoot a bit more. And then obviously from there, you get me, bro. Both sides will be firing. Like Madueke, you already know what he's gonna do. Obviously, these past couple games, he's just gonna try and shoot as much as possible. And sometimes Sancho, with the quality of the two players, Sancho has the better quality. So sometimes he's just gotta be a bit more selfish, bro. Like how Madueke is not as good as a player as Sancho, but you get me, Sancho becomes a bit more selfish. Like he's been selfish, but you never know what goals will come out of that. And obviously, I've always been like a judge of Sancho. But what I'll say is that this is what man wanted to see. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? When man landed at Chelsea, bro, this is the type of play that I want to see. Obviously, people will say that's a United thing, but look, at the end of the day, for me personally, I don't think it's just a United thing. I do think it had a part to play with himself, but at the same time, he didn't really have the the zeal, obviously, because of what's going on at United and stuff like that. So you get me, both hands play, but bro, this is what we want to see. And the last thing he just needs to do, bro, just shoot more, bro. When you shoot more and you start getting them goals, then people like me can't talk. No one else can talk, bro. They can't say your attitude or this and that. From what we're seeing already, bro. When you're in a place that you're happy, we're seeing the results of it, bro. So yeah, man, for Chelsea, it's good. The options that you have just really gets on my nerves, bro. Like just seeing Neto, Felix, it's bro, and Kunku on the bench,
Yeah,
bro.
the amount of people that they can just bring on, and
Bro,
yeah,
it's
crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Even
It's crazy,
even that flipping scrub, bro. Mudrik, bro. I don't even care what no one says. Even that scrub, bro. That's somebody, bro. That's still a bench, bro. He still adds
A
to the
threat,
bench, whether
yeah.
people
That's
like it
an
or not.
outlet, yeah.
Because, bro, I'd rather have Mudrik on my bench than certain man that you see in my club, bro. So,
I
bro,
hear
like
it.
at the end of the day, like, bro, yeah, man, you like for Chelsea fans, boss. I hate to say, bro, it's onwards and upwards for you lot, man. That's all I can
Yeah.
really. I don't want to talk too much and guess you man are pussy off, but you get me, bro. Like, yeah, it's onwards and upwards for you, man. So.
Nah, I hear you.
Right. Can I say one last thing?
Of course.
Because actually, I do want to be here for the Spurs section. So to help you lead to that, I have a lot of clocks behind me because this is the amount of minutes,
Yeah, because
days,
10 ounce
years.
time is ticking. Yeah, because 10
No,
ounce
no, no,
time is
no,
ticking.
not 10.
You're right.
No. This is the time since the Spurs last won something. That was 2008. And before then is also the time. This is how much time it took for them to win anything in life. So I just want you to know, these are all the clocks you guys are watching simultaneously. The minutes, the hours, the days, the years, the decades, since you guys have won anything. And long may that continue with this bottle job of a team.
Fair enough. But hey, like CP said it himself, I think that's the best way to dwell into the Spurs section of the show. And I know what this is going to be the most talked about. So M. De Niro, man, let's tell us what happened. 2-0 up at Brighton against the Seagulls, and everything's going great. 2-0 up, you're cruising, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, a couple of changes, and you see yourself 3-2 down against Brighton. I thought I've actually, like, I'll say this seriously. Up until this game, I thought Spurs have been playing well, and that includes the defeat against us, even though I think we're just shit. But Europa League 2, they picked up a couple of wins midweek and stuff like that. So I thought they've been playing well, but it's just, hey, the Spursiness, you know, that I guess that's just there always. But MDR, you talk about the game, man. Your thoughts on the game.
Bro, the first, what was it? Yeah, let's even just say the first half, bro. The first half, man, were cooking them, bro. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, blood. Like, but I'm seeing man just and I'm seeing man like Werner and that ripping guys. But then, brother, this is the bro. Forget all the positive things, bro. There's no positive anymore, bro. After that scoreline, bro. Timo Werner, bro, brother, bro.
He was, yeah.
Brother, you man saw the message I even slapped in the chat.
No, I was actually gonna pull it up. Bro, that message had me dying when I had seen it, bro. Actually, I was dying because I was watching the game at that time too.
Bro, I sent that message when we were 2-0 up as well. It wasn't even when we were losing, bro. I sent that message.
Yeah, you guys hear this.
Brother, this brother.
Timo, so dead. I just want to let guys know this guy's a scrub, absolute scrub,
bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I remember a couple episodes ago, or a few last month, or maybe the month before, Spooby was telling me, "Oh, why are you gonna hate on Timo Werner when Timo Werner's already a bad player, brother?" This is why I do it, bro. This is why, bro. Because, brother, like, gee, you have like even let me even go back. Even though the first square ball that he passed was probably gonna be offside. I don't care, brother. How can you not play a 5-yard pass across the box, bro, for a man to finish, bro? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense. Then on top of that, bro, you're through on goal, you can't finish, bro. Just finish your dinner, bro. Like, I actually think, yeah, big man thing, bro. Like, this guy's got like a hex or something, bro, on him, bro. I need to pray for him, bro, because this is ridiculous. Like, how can you not know how to finish, bro? Like, and the chances he needs to finish, they're very easy finish. Like, even, bro, the one where Maddison flipping blocked off the line, even though it might have been offside as well, blood. Like, brother, what is going on? Like, bro, you can't even just finish simply, bro. Like, bro, couldn't you just head the ball to avoid Maddison? Like, it's not that hard, bro. You're like 1 yard away from the goal, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, gee, like, bro, bro. But anyways, bro. Nah, fam. Bro, you see where it is, bro. You see this, jolting. Man can't even talk, bro, because I don't even know what to say to you, man, no more, bro. Big man thing, bro.
So,
you know me.
I'll ask you. So we'll ask you some questions, basically, because I hear you. I know that's it's embarrassing. 2-0 up, and you think you're cruising, and in that fashion to lose, it's terrible. Who would you more so blame it on? Do you think Ange set up the team right, and it was more of just the players being incapable of following instructions, or do you think he got it wrong when he brought on those players, and he should have gone more defensive, and game plan should have changed when you guys are 2-0 up and stuff like that? Like, where do you think it basically went all wrong?
Ange, bro. Always Ange. Brother, man, we're cruising, bro. Yeah. And for me personally, when you're winning 2-0, I'm not saying sit back. That's not what I'm saying. But brother, we don't need to be constantly just attacking when we're winning 2-0, bro. Like, gee, man are playing into Brighton's hands, bro. Brighton plays not the same football, but they're an attacking team as well, bro. They know how to use the ball. Don't ever underestimate, man, just because man changed their manager, bro. Bro, Danny Welbeck is in the flipping form of his life, cooking, man, at the age of 30-something, bro. Like, brother, this is the same Danny Welbeck, bro. Come on, bro. Like, man, are getting cooked by Jack Hinshaw or whatever the flip his name is, bro. Man, are getting cooked by unknown players, bro. Certain man that man don't even, brother. Bro,
Minte,
oh man, Minte.
Minte, man.
He meant to do that. What you mean?
For real. What's his first name? Jakub? Is it Jakub? Jakub Minte? Something like that.
Something crazy like that.
Brother, yeah, man. Look, at the end of the day, man's not. Bro, all I know is that Ange, bro, he makes some funny decisions sometimes that I don't understand, and sometimes he causes problems for himself, bro. Like, that's really where it is, bro. You're just causing problems for yourself, and it doesn't make sense as to why you do that, bro. Like, when you're winning a game, the most common sense thing to do. We are not Man City, bro. Man City can do all of that attacking, bro, because you know they're gonna score again. But we've already got a starting front three that can't even score goals. Too tough. Solanke, bro, you did what you could do. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, bro. You tried a thing. You even assisted pretty much both goals. You get me, bro. You did what needed. You were
I
played
thought
a
he played
part.
well. I thought he had a
You
decent
played
game.
well. You
Yeah.
played well. Brennan Johnson, obviously, you get me, bro. It's a bit like how do I explain it? Like Rashford when he had that 30 goal season, you know, like in the game he may score a goal or two, but brother, obviously the whole game itself, you weren't that great. But you scored the goal, that's all good, bro. The movement was good for the goal as well. Like obviously I'll give you that, but still, bro, it's just normal, average, whatever. Bro, obviously Madison, you get me, bro. Obviously, first half, cool. You get me, it's all right. But bro, I'll be real, man. I want to blame all the players, but brother, I don't even want to blame everybody. Man's just gonna blame Timo Werner and Ange, bro. I don't even trust, bro, what anybody says, bro. I forget everybody else who had a bad game. I don't even care. Man's blaming Ange and Timo Werner for this thing. I don't care.
I
But
hear
if
it.
Timo Werner scores that goal, or maybe was it even a goal or two goals, brother, we win. We might have even win the game 4-3, or we win the game 3-2, or we draw the game at least 3-3, bro. Like, brother, you cannot finish, bro. Someone needs to chat to the scouts that are bringing in all these young players, but I don't bring in these Timo Werner players to come and ruin football, bro. This guy, bro, man's not one to disrespect man for the hustle that they've done to get to where they are. But brother, Timo Werner, bro, you should be playing on the Sunday League pitches that the rest of my guys from my area play on, bro. You are a skunk bag. You're a dead footballer. I hope you see this and know that I mean this with all my heart, bro. Outside of football, we could probably have a drink. Brother, if I was ever on the side of the pitch, bro, I'll be one of the guys to try and run on the pitch to box your face, bro. That's the reality of the situation, bro. Outside of football, like I said, we can have a drink. But brother, if I see you at a park training, I'm gonna punch you up, bro, and then we can high five after, bro. Because, bro, I can't believe how much of a scrub you are on football. Like, I don't understand, bro. You may as well bring in this Mikey Moore, you or whoever else there is, bro. I don't even care, bro. Just bring in whatever, bro. Let them play because this guy is an absolute scrub, bro. And, bro, I ain't got much to say after that. You, man, do your cooking. Bun Spurs, you get me, bro. Obviously, Hala Madrid, you get me, and all of them things there. Even Madrid are kind of stinking, but bro, big up Hala Madrid, anyways, bro. Hala Madrid, they're better than Tottenham, regardless. At least I know with Madrid they might win something. Tottenham, bro, man can't lie. You know, man. Sorry, I'll even be honest. You know, man logged off of that game at like when it hit 2-2. You know that. I just stopped watching it, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Man walked away from the game, bro. Went to go do something else. Went to cook some food. You get me, focused on the real things in life, bro. The things that are actually gonna get me somewhere, not this stupid team. And you, man, last thing, if I could show you my laptop, in fact, let me show you my laptop. I'm gonna send it. You man think this is a joke. This is the laptop that I'm on, that I'm streaming, bro. Now man has to go to the shop to go get this fixed, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. I'm gonna send this to Sheet now, but you man go in whilst I send this to Sheet, bro. My man's done, man. Can't lie, bro.
Hey, honestly, for me, listen, yeah, like I really have no beef with Spurs. Yes, they beat us last week 3-0. M. De Niro was cooking. Cool. I really don't have no beef with Spurs. That's one thing. Two, I can't really even talk shit about anyone because I'm literally 14th on the Premier League table. Like, there's no point for me to say, oh, you guys are shit when I'm sitting 14th and I have a negative 3 goal difference like in October. So it's like there's no point for me to talk shit. All I would say this is just this was just mad funny and honestly not surprising to me at all because we were literally talking about it, and I'm pulling up the messages in the chat too. I think I sent the first message. Wait, let's see. I sent a message basically saying that CP is gonna take his shot for today, like for the Mud Brothers today. And then Eli mentioned, he said, "Hey, you don't count out Spurs because they could draw. Like they could, like they really could." He said, "Game ain't over yet. This is Spurs, so they may bottle it." Those were his words specifically. And then I just sent a message.
It's almost like I know ball, right?
Oh, I just had a message. I literally just sent a message like when it goes 2-2 of just laughing emojis, and then Eli, Will, everyone just come through the chat, and then it's laughing emojis, and then it's so funny. So I sent the laughing emojis, and Eli says I literally called it, and then Will says same here. I said 3-2 at 3-2 Brighton at a halftime. And then yeah, it just ended up turning into 3-2, man. It was crazy. But yeah, I just
He
think
did
it's
call it too. He called it. When he was on,
that's crazy. He
when
did
he was
call it.
watching
That's
on
crazy. At
Fall Stream.
halftime too, he called it. That's crazy. But yeah, man.
Shit was
Spursy
funny,
just did a
bro.
Spursy. I don't think it was more so like I think it's a little bit. It's a mix of both. Like you should definitely be trying to have better game management in that situation. But I also just think it's like, bro, like you look to that team and you're just like, I get it. It makes sense. Like it reminds me a lot of our problems this season. It's just our players are incapable of doing basics sometimes. And in this case of Timo Werner, who is an attacker, a professional attacker who can't score goals or try to contribute anything attacking wise is just crazy to me. The fact that he gets paid millions and millions, hundreds of thousands per week for that is just absolutely insane. But yeah, man, it's Spurs. Spursy is Spursy, man. You could take someone out of Spurs, but you can't take the Spurs out of someone. So it's that's really that. It really is that. And honestly, you're probably going to see a lot of results like this until Spurs' board decides to be serious. Because right now they just want to be a team who wants to sit around the 4th, 5th, 6th spot and not actually make a couple of decent signings and actually back the manager, because I feel like this Spurs squad is not that bad. I mentioned this on A-listers. I feel like you're really, I'd say 2 or 3, or we could even say 4, like good quality signings away from making that push. Because I think Ange is a good manager, but it's just you have
Sorry,
players at your disposal, man. Look at these players that you have at your
sorry.
disposal. So
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
that's all I'm saying.
Man needs to cut you, bro. Brother. The man said 3 or 4, bro. That's dead, bro. It's not 3 or 4, bro.
Let me because I'll make this argument. Let's say 3 or 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you have someone else other than Timo Werner. Bring up any decent attacker other than Timo Werner. Let's say you have another attacking midfielder, someone better than Madison. In defensively, you have a better right back or a better left back, or maybe another. Well, Kuti's good. I think Kuti's okay, so he's good to partner Vicky Van de Ven. But let's say you have better fullbacks, a right back, because I think Destiny Udogie just had a bad game. He's quality, but let's say you get those 3 signings. You don't think Spurs becomes a little bit better than what they are at this moment?
No.
You don't think they make a push at least?
No, push for
top four at least.
Bro, man, are talking about pushing for top 4, bro.
Top 4 or push or trophy.
Let me make an argument though. Let me make an argument. All right, so.
Eli, you agree with me? You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think it's more the players. I think it's more the players. I think Ange
so it's more the
coached
players
a win for sure, because all of Brighton's goals came off of mistakes from y'all. Mm-hmm. They didn't create those goals off of themselves. All of those goals that they scored, they created off of mistakes that y'all created for yourselves, especially that first goal. If Udogie clears that correctly, then they don't even get a sniff. You know what I'm saying?
No, Udogie was kind of all over the place, bro. Like in that game,
he chose to play Udogie though.
But Udogie's cold.
Yeah, but Udogie's good though. We don't say this about Udogie all the time.
Game, man.
We don't say this about
when
Udogie
he's
all the
lacking
time.
fitness, he chose to play him, bro. And there's a Jed Spence on the bench. He can play left back, bro.
I mean, honestly, he could have played Van de Ven left back, because he has the speed. And then
enough guys.
Hey, but see, like had maybe Timo Werner in the first half or a little bit in the second half had a little bit more input and taken his chances. You're 3-0 up, and maybe your story is a little bit different.
Let me rebuttal you why I say this push thing. Brother, pushing for top 4, man don't care about all of that, bro. Man's been doing that, bro. Man doesn't care all this top 4, bro. I don't give a toss about top 4, bro. What is that winning me? Nothing, bro. I don't care about. Man, anybody can push for top 4, bro. That's a minor, bro. I'm talking about pushing for trophies, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. If Van de Ven gets injured, brother, we're going to finish in similar spots to where United are finishing, bro. If Van de Ven, I put my word on it, bro. If Van de Ven gets injured at any point, and if it's a long-term thing, bro, we're in trouble, bro. Let me tell you this now. Now, secondly, bro, this Eddie knows, bro. Let me tell you why. This is why I got a rebuttal sheet.
What up, though? Yeah.
Got a tell sheet. Secondly, bro. Yeah, cool, man can change Timo Werner and that. But, brother, let's be real. Brennan Johnson's goals that he's scoring, brother, this is going to be a purple patch thing. I don't mean to be a hater, but this is a purple patch thing. Give it a couple more games. Not even a couple. Give it 2 more games. Brother will be back to where he belongs, bro. Yeah? Brother, bring Son in. It's the same thing anyways, bro. Nothing ain't going to change. It's the same thing, bro. Yeah? Let me tell you now. Madison, man, I agree with that. Get another 10. It will probably be a bit better. But, bro, I think we need way more than 4. Bro, because
I hear that. I hear it.
Van der
That's fair.
Ven, bro. Take out Van der Ven. There's no QT Romero, bro.
Mhm.
QT Romero, this thing doesn't exist. That guy is a decent player, but bro, to play on his own with not a good centre back beside him that can cover him when he makes stupid mistakes, brother, he is not the guy that you think he is. Pedro Porro is another one, bro. Yeah. This guy, I'll be real.
right back.
Let me tell you something about Pedro Porro. Yeah, he just gets away with murder because sometimes he pulls us out of games with a 1 banger or you get me a 1 assist. But this brother's not a good defender, you know. Let me tell you this now. Bro.
You want to know why that is? He's a failed right winger, bro, playing at right back. That's what it is. He's not a defender. He's a right winger playing at right back.
Saying, bro. So, bro, yeah, man, I can't lie. Man need a little bit more of a forward thing. Man need a revamp. Get rid of certain man, like all these Richarlison brothers and them man there. Get rid of them man there, and let's you get me, bro. Man need to see a better striker than Solanke. Big up Solanke, bro. But man ain't wanting Solanke to lead my line, bro. I need a better striker than that. Even though there's not a lot of strikers out there, but I don't care. My job is not to be a scout. That's them man's job, bro. You get me, bro. So man don't care about all of that, brother. Just bring me. Do you know what I care about? In fact, let me tell you what I want. I just want a backline similar to how Arsenal have their team. Get me a backline, solid backline first. We'll deal with the rest later, bro. Do you get me? And when I say solid backline, I'm talking about the starting 4 and the people on the bench. And from there, we can then discuss the rest. That's what we need to start with. That's me still.
Fair enough. That's fair. I think that's fair. But yeah, me personally, I just feel like Spurs' problems were definitely this summer transfer window. I feel you look at who they signed, like, bro, it's honestly like football fans will know these players, but really it's a bunch of nobodies. Bar Solanke, it's really a bunch of nobodies. When you have so many other quality players who are available, like remember at the start of the transfer window, or even a couple of months before that, you were linked to like Eze. What the hell happened to that?
Bro,
whatever happened to that?
Tony.
This is what I'm saying.
Brother, don't get me angry, bro.
This is my whole point, though, M. De Niro, is like I think it's more so on just the board not being serious, because you're going to have this rut with what if, let's say, the season goes on, you end up sacking Ange. What's the difference between Ange, Conte? Yes, even though Ange, I think, made sometimes in moments you played better than how Conte teams were, or Mourinho teams were, or Poch teams were. But what's the difference between all of them? The board hasn't supported, to be real, any of those managers, to be fair. Jose was sacked before a final. This guy has won a trophy. Every single team he's pretty much gone, bar Tottenham. And they sacked him before a final. Like, make that make sense. Conte was Conte, whatever. But it's just like the signings that you made this summer, like Archie Gray, you guys have been trying to scout him for 2 years, and you signed him this summer.
But the man don't want that, brother, fam.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's like it's stuff like that.
I didn't know about Archie Gray until this guy came to Tottenham, bro. I didn't know nothing, brother. You think I followed them teams like Leeds and that, bro? Man, don't give a toss about them, man.
Yeah,
bro. Man, don't care about no Archie Gray, bro. Bring me flipping Eze, bro. Man, picked Archie Gray over Eze, brother. Don't piss me off,
Manu
bro.
Kone available, like all these type of players available, man. And it's like you guys go and buy these nobodies, like literally these nobodies, and that's what I feel like it comes down to me. Is just the seriousness, and then the players that you currently have are just not. Some of them are just not good enough. Like that's really just what it is. And I will speak from experience in telling you players that are not good enough, because I have a shit ton of them in my own club right now, which I'm still finding hard to get rid of. Currently.
And I still stand by the fact that y'all grabbed the wrong Forest player. Y'all should have got Gibbs White.
Brother. Bro, you're telling me, bro. Don't make me smash this laptop. I'm gonna say it. Man's been saying this.
Hey, I've been saying this since last year. I've been saying this since the start of month, bro.
Levy, bro. Daniel Levy is a mucus blood. This guy is my phlegm, bro. This guy
A
is a
mucus.
pussy,
That's so
man.
funny.
Bro. Like, this guy is an idiot, bro.
Yeah.
Man, and this the problem with this fan base, bro, is that, bro, it's just bare families and that, bro. That just go to Tottenham for a day out to go chill and just have fun, bro, and just call it a day out, bro. Man, go back home and eat their dinner, bro. Man, don't give a toss about that, bro. Man needs some bad boy fans like me, bro. You get me, bro? Man, don't, bro, fam. Bro,
Hey, to be fair, that's all the big clubs right now.
Brother.
Just going
yeah,
for a
bro,
day out.
bro, apart from, listen, let me ask you a question, yeah? Let me ask you, man, a question. Apart from probably, let me say this, in this space, these are the only Spurs fans man's ever come across, bro. That makes sense, yeah? Jacob, even though sometimes, bro, he drinks a little Kool-Aid still, he needs to stop that.
He definitely drinks
Yes,
Ange
yeah,
Kool-Aid.
you
He's
get
big
me, bro.
Ange
He
fan.
needs to-
Yeah,
he
yeah,
needs
yeah.
to
He's a
stop
big
doing
Ange fan.
But
He definitely
Jacob,
drinks Ange
I'll say
Kool-Aid.
Jacob flipping Jez, Jacob Jez,
Shout out, Jez.
and
Yeah.
obviously expressions, and then there's one more guy. But I
Expressions
forgot.
is just so funny, man.
Bro, that shit had me dead yesterday.
Like I wish I did chose his expression because I was waiting to cook him, because he's just been singing in a spliff, man. Just
Bro,
did the
20K,
whole time.
bro. He had 20K in his stream yesterday,
He's
bro.
so
He,
funny,
bro,
man.
he
He's so
logged the
funny,
stream
man.
off mid-sentence. He said,
Bro,
fuck this.
He's so
Boom.
funny, man. X
That brother
is
It's
X
funny,
is,
bro. And then the last person I'll say, I forgot his name, but he's got a channel like it's Football Heritage or something, bro. Some other guy. But you see
Oh,
him.
talking about Sava.
Sava.
Yeah, that's it. Apart from them, man, the rest of them, bro, man, don't rate your thing, bro. I don't give a toss what you say, bro. I don't rate none of you, man. All of you, man, all you do is sip Kool-Aid, bro, and just talk absolute rubbish, bro. Man, that's why, bro, I don't even really, apart from them, man, that I've mentioned, bro, man, don't watch no one else, bro. The rest of you, bro, you stink, fam. You're good content creators, but the rest, your comments are stinky, bro. Your opinions are stinky, G. And I don't care what anybody says, bro. That came from the heart. I meant that with all my chest, bro. Man, that's why man doing, bro. Yeah, bro. On that segment there, bro. A man's crashing out right now. See the way I've said, bro, like 2,000 times, bro.
Nah, you good, man. It's all good. It happens.
All
man.
good, man.
Think of us as like just like how I've been thinking of you guys as therapy session. Like it's just the same thing for us, man. We're all a family. We're here to talk about our footballing problems. This is what it is. It's every single week. You always will have us in the zero. Don't worry, man.
This guy's an evil guy, bro. This guy.
Go on, Eli. Your thoughts on your North London rivals losing to Brighton? Someone who called it himself. Someone who initially started it and called it himself. But he said draw, and even worse happened, Eli. Even worse happened. So
Nah. I said they were gonna bottle it. I didn't know if that meant that in some way, shape, or form, Brighton was they were gonna come back into this game. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as they got that first goal, I was like, "Yep,
here we go. Yeah.
Here we go." And then little
two,
lo and behold,
three.
lo and behold, bro. Brighton came back with a little fire in their heart. They started bopping that ball, bopping them off the pitch. I was like, yo, okay. I see what you're doing, Brighton. I wasn't familiar with your game. And then you had that Welbeck finish. I was like, yo. Bro, yeah, it was a good game, man. It was a good game. It was definitely, in my opinion, the best game of the weekend in terms just in terms of like the entertainment value. Yeah. You know, just for certain people's agendas and whatnot, people's stories and just like stuff like what happened on X's stream yesterday. He called KG. Oh my days! And then KG called him, bro. Hit him back, bro.
I remember seeing the clip where they called him back, and they were all singing in a split. Tottenham Hotspur. Man. X
Bro,
is just too funny, man.
Just for that alone, man. Just the best game of the weekend, man. I can't even banter you too much because you always talking the truth about your team, but all these other Spurs fans hold that.
Honestly, yeah.
Like for real, because y'all been talking the most.
Hold that, all you Spurs fans, bro. Hold that, yeah.
Hold that.
I'm telling you. hold that, because just the way that your players have been playing, I don't know what it is, but it seems like every game there's always one mistake that makes your team capitulate. I don't know why that is.
So weird.
I don't know if it's like, lacking in mental fortitude or just switching off in certain areas, but it just seems like every single game you can't really relax, and that's how I felt a few years ago when under Arsenal. I was just like, man, I don't trust this defense. I just feel like we're going to concede at any point. And that's not a good feeling. So I completely understand that. But in any case, like I said, all you Spurs fans hold that shit is hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, all the tweets I saw at halftime. Just the euphoria of injecting the tears in my veins, gave me a little bit of euphoria. And then the fact that my team won just made it even more good.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, there's always next week, broski. There's always next week.
Well, we got international break that we're going into, so a little time.
You got 2 weeks of not having to worry about this dead club.
About Timo Werner. You got 2 weeks of you don't get to see Timo Werner, man. So it's good. Like it's the same for me. I guess we're all, a lot of us would be happy, or I would say I would at least, and me and you would be happy to not see our team for the next 2 weeks. So that's good.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we all, well, out of all of us, Tottenham still play the best football out of all of us. So there's that. But
fair enough.
Me and you, Sheik, bro, we get a break from this dead football we watching.
Oh, I just hope to come back without a manager. Like that's literally just what it is. I hope to come back managerless. I hope he's gone tomorrow, man. I really hope.
Rude interim.
Hey, listen, man. Rude interim, whatever. It's just long as Ten Hag is gone, I'm so happy, and he can take all these fans that he has with him, man. Because I've been going around Twitter and I've been seeing these. Oh, if this is the last dance, then thank you so much, Eric Ten Hag. We failed you and shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Dude,
I got a sneaking suspicion that he's gonna still be there at the end.
There's a part of me that's thinking that too, but it's like because everyone was there at that Villa game, and there's been reports. I don't know if you've heard that they're all supposed to meet in London, and Glazers are pulling up.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
I feel like things are moving. There's movement, but it's like it could be at the end of the day, they could just say we trust him, and at the end of the day, they could say that like, oh, we had a review meeting and we just basically wanted to like reestablish our faith into the manager or some shit like that. And it could be that. It could be that because I mean, there's no evidence that we have to suggest that they will make the right decision of sacking him currently at this stage because they kept him. When you had to sack him when you had the first chance to do it, and honestly, that was the best chance to do it before this season has turned out the way it has. You didn't do it, so it's like part of me still thinks that we're not gonna do it, but who knows, man?
Wasted the first quarter of the season.
Yeah, let's see. But honestly, that's a great way to segue into the United game, which we will talk about. Honestly, to be honest, there's not really much for me to say about the game. It was a stinky United performance again. Defensively, we did well. The surprising factor was that everyone can read the room and tell that this could have been and still can be your final game in charge. Yet you decide to go all the way to Villa Park with Evans and Maguire in your back line and just put De Ligt and Martinez on the bench. You call it rotation, and we're going into an international break. So what rotation are you talking about? Like it just makes zero sense, right? But surprisingly, they did well. Evans arguably was deserved man of the match. Like he actually played really, really well. I would have probably it'd be a toss up between him and Mazraoui because I think Mazraoui was also very, very good. Bar that, everybody else was just normal. Rashford is just fed up of Ten Hag, and there's a clip that I can show you guys to prove it. But he literally said like he's gone mad or something like that. There's a clip of like Rashford saying that when he got subbed off.
Bro, and it wasn't even that. I know you saw the clip. I know you saw the part where literally Ten Hag's like got his hand on the shoulder. Rashford's like he's literally ignoring them the entire time he's going to the bench, like not touching him, not even looking in his direction, just literally. Like he was like an insect, just like, bro, you better be like, these cameras are on me, bro. I'm just walking.
And to put that into just to basically make the point that what I'm trying to make is like Marcus Rashford, a guy who Ten Hag has time after time, and nobody can deny this, given favoritism to over other players. When it comes to certain disciplinary decisions or dropping from the team or anything like that, he's definitely been given a lot of favoritism. Favoritism just in the fact that he stinks out and has stinker performances week in, week out. Yeah, he starts every single game over certain players. So it's like he's definitely gotten favoritism. Yet players, he got the big contract from him too, and yet someone like Marcus Rashford is now fed up with Ten Hag as well, and that itself should just tell you everything about this situation currently. But enough to be said, man. It's just you have to pull the plug. That is really just it. Like 48 hours, however long it takes, you have to just pull the plug, man. I hope that we come back from this international break managerless and we actually have something to look forward to, because I have something to look forward to in the fact that I don't know how we're going to play. I know that it's going to be better than this, but it is definitely something to look forward to, even though our season's shit and it's whatever. It is a write-off anyways because of the fact that we kept him, but our season shit, it's just whatever. We'll see what we can do from the rest of it. And then you go out and you get that experienced manager, or you get someone that you're going to properly back in the summer. And you go out and get that manager in the summer and you make that big decision if you don't want to make that big decision right away. So starts off by just sacking him. And I feel like, one, I will feel a lot of relief, a lot of weight off of my shoulders, because I've been watching dead football for 2 years in a row, including this season. Relief also just in the sense that, one, a lot of these players, and I hope this would be the case, but a lot of these players under Rude, I feel like, won't get a clean slate. And because Rude's been here for the start of this season too, I feel like he knows certain players who shouldn't be starting and stuff like that. And I feel like he's not going to have, or I would hope he would not have a clean slate with a lot of these players. Like he would know who should start and find his team and just stick to it, really. But whatever that, if we have to come to that end whenever Ten Hag does get sacked, and we'll cross that bridge when we need to. But it starts off with him getting sacked. From the game perspective, I was quite surprised that Villa weren't just on it, because I thought by the time John Duran comes onto the pitch, the game's over. That's really genuinely what I thought it would be. But even John Duran, when he came on, didn't look himself, and a lot of the Villa players didn't really look themselves. Ollie Watkins was quiet for the most part. Leon Bailey was quiet for the most part. A lot of them were quiet for the most part. Morgan Rogers, like, he had his odd run where he would pick up the ball and you try to progress, but just end product wasn't there, and it wasn't a loss for them. So I wouldn't really say it would be it's something concerning for them. It's just more of that it was just unlucky, and I think it could have easily gone either way. Like, I think if we had gone 1-0 up, there's a lot of time for Villa to grow back into the game, crowd factor, all that type of stuff. Had we gone like a goal down, had we gone a goal down, we would have capitulated right away. But it could have gone anywhere, and I don't think it was like, I think a draw was a fair result for both teams. But my talking point is more so away from the game, and just the fact that if he's still here, he needs to leave. He needs to be gone by tomorrow. So yeah, I hope Ineos make that decision. And next time I speak to you guys, I am managerless. I hope so. But yeah, we'll get your thoughts on the game, Eli. Yeah, time will tell. Indeed. But your thoughts on the game, bro?
What a shit game of football, bro. What a waste of an hour and a half
of my time. Oh yeah.
What a waste of time.
Very, very dead.
Like, oh my days. Oh man.
Because like Villa played, I feel like Villa played similar to the way they played against you guys to a certain extent. Like, they weren't clinical, but that game was still like exciting. Like, there were still chances.
Right.
Like David Rao making those like saves and stuff like that. Like, that game was still entertaining. This game was just dead. Like, no one was really even creating chances and stuff like that. Like, our best chance was a Bruno Fernandes free kick, which hit the post, and it was a set piece, and that's about it. Like, Garnacho doing Garnacho things, stinking it out. That one pass he could have played, just doing Garnacho things. Like, I was not even surprised when he fucked it up. But yeah, it's just dead game. You're right. It was such a dead game, but my bad to cut you off, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, no. You good, man. But yeah, that game put me to sleep a couple times. I was nodding off. I'm like, yo, what? wake up, oh, anybody scored? No. Oh, okay. No. Look. Fell back asleep again, bro. It was just so dead, man. Like
Yeah.
nothing happened. Like Morgan Rogers was off the pace. Ollie Watkins was off it. Bailey had a stinker. Just so many players had bad games. Like kudos to y'all for being defensively astute, but also shout out to Villa for being poor. They were just poor on the day, honestly. Like any other day, I feel like they would go up there and slap y'all up. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
100%.
It was just one of those times where they just couldn't find a way through.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Had a tough game on the midweek playing Bayern Munich. That game took a lot out of them. Bayern Munich are a good side, so a lot of those players played again, and they didn't really have too much energy left
energy and stuff like
from
that.
midweek. So yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like they probably should have prepared a little better. I would have started John Duran. I would have started him. Let Ollie Watkins come in off the bench, or maybe throw both of them up top.
Yeah. Which he eventually did towards the second half. He decided to play both of them. So
and then like what I would do going forward if I was Unai, I would play both of them. Honestly, I would just throw them both up top and then play Morgan Rogers in the middle. And y'all definitely missed that dog. Yeah,
that's a very good point.
Yeah, Onana and John McGinn. I remember you were saying John McGinn was injured too. So
yeah,
the fact that they didn't have those two in the midfield hurt them a lot because you know how progressive John McGinn is, and you know how
he's just a dog too. Like he's a
exactly. They're both dogs.
Yeah,
they're both dogs. They'll chase you down. They'll progress the ball. They'll win it back. They'll chase you down to the ends of the earth. To get the ball back, and you can tell that Villa missed that. That doggedness in the midfield yesterday, and they'll be back. They'll be back. It's just a blip, in my opinion. They still play pretty well. Not my favorite style to watch, but it still gets the job done, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
I agree.
They still have quality players. They still got players to come back from injury. Once those players come back from injury and suspension, then you'll see them to start. You'll see them start winning games again. But I think this was just a one-off performance. I think any team that plays United brings them down to their level. In my opinion, like it just never fails. This has to be studied. I cannot fathom how every team that plays Man United goes down to their level. Like it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's like
it's just our effect. That's how stinky our football is.
Bro,
like we make you play stinky with us. Like that's really
it's like if you how in boxing you got like a pro boxer, and then sometimes you have like a amateur boxer that really don't know shit, and then they'll be sparring, and the pro boxer get caught a few times because the amateur is probably not so well versed in the art of boxing, so they'll get caught because the style is so unorthodox. It's like not a real boxing match, so it's like one of those situations. It's like you're bringing them down to that level almost. It's kind of like you're getting caught by haymakers that you're not used to seeing coming, because it's not a conventional style, so to speak, I guess you could say. So it's kind of like that. But United once again ain't serious, man. Ten Hag reverts back to the shit 3 that we saw last year, that did nothing most of last year, and then gets desperate, throws on the actual ballers, when the game is pretty much done. I just don't know what to say about this guy. Like I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Loving the meltdown from all the United fans. Long may Ten Hag reign supreme over all of Man United. Hopefully you sign a 30-year extension. I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. 30 years, I'm here for it, bro.
That means, that means Ten Hag. Just thinking about it. That means By the time I'm 56 is when Ten Hag would leave. That's crazy, yo. That's insane.
Hey, how old he is now?
I'm 26 right now. I'll be 56 when Ten Hag leaves if he signed a 30-year extension. That's insane. You know, that's more than Sir Alex was here. Sir Alex was at the club for like 25 seasons. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
He can be y'all's longest serving manager.
Yeah. And then people will still continue to say Rome wasn't built in a year and shit like that. Rome also wasn't built by an idiot.
Give it time.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Look at this guy, man. Ha ha ha. So funny. So funny, huh? But anyways, Engineer, let's get your thoughts on the game, bro. United and Villa before we move to the Arsenal section.
Personally, bro, you know what? You United fans, you're ungrateful, man. Brother, you man drew against Aston Villa, bro. Like, bro, you man were never meant to win that game, bro. Be grateful.
Engineer, we are 14th in the Premier League. 14th in the Premier League. And I'm supposed to be grateful.
No, you know it is.
Grateful. We're -3 goal difference. We are currently in our worst start ever in the Premier League, and I'm supposed to be grateful, Engineer. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, but I thought obviously, bro, I'm not even trying to, bro, you're coming for me, bro. I'm just asking the question, but obviously I'm not Ineos, bro. You get me, bro? Obviously, I heard Ineos is going to do a job and all of these things, and brother, man's not seeing this job, bro. Obviously, I'm just saying, bro, Ten Hag is a scrub. For him to get a draw at Aston Villa, bro, let's have some gratefulness here, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, obviously, you lost 3-0 and you bounced back the week.
Because last year, we actually won there. So once again, he regressed.
But I hear that, bro. But you know what it is, bro. At least you know what I'm saying. You bounced back from last week, you know? Bro, defensive wise, like you said, bro, you man did a good job. You get me? Obviously, bro, that's what we like to see, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You man did a good job. And yeah, bro, Ten Hag in. Like, bro, that's what, bro, I ain't really got too much to talk on and no, but I personally think the gratefulness is not there. Not from obviously what I'm saying about gratefulness is obviously Sheik, I'm not trying to at you, bro. Obviously, you were nice to me before, but to all you, the rest of you United fans like Spooby and them, man. Bro, listen, bro, you man need to be grateful for what your manager has done, bro, this weekend, bro. Not in general, this weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man managed to lock down Leon Bailey and them man there. Bro, that's a good job, bro. Bro, my manager can't even lock down flipping Brighton, bro. Like, come on, bro. Put some respect on put some respect on Ten Hag's name, bro. Like, bro, what's going on, man? Like, bro, Eric Ten Hag deserves a chance, bro. He might be 14 now, but he might do what Poch did last season, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just make
what
that
What did Poch do last season?
Bro, made that little final last dance, you know, got Chelsea to mid-table. Bro, you never know. Bro, this football's a crazy game, bro. Ten Hag has won 2 trophies in a row, bro. 2 seasons, 2 trophies. What is that? People are saying what most successful after Pep? Hey, bro.
2 seasons, 2 trophies. You're right. But 2 seasons, 2 worst finishes also.
Bro, do you know what it is? Bro, that's the reality of United now. That's the problem that you man don't understand it. But look, Ten Hag, bro, is the second best manager in the league, basically, bro. In context on paper. And bro, what I want to say is Arteta ain't even done what Ten Hag has done, bro. Ten Hag has won more trophies than Arteta, bro. So, bro, man need to understand, bro, have some gratefulness for what this guy has done, bro. I don't want to see him at my club, but what I'm saying is obviously you man, you get me. You man
talking so much about be grateful, be grateful. All right, man, take him then, man. Like,
obviously, I don't want him at my club, innit? Man don't need that, brother. Still, you get me. Man's good still. Man will keep Ange Postecoglou and that. You get me. But obviously, yeah, man, have some gratefulness, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Have some put some respect on some of these United content creators' names, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, I Ten Hag in, man. I push the agenda, man. I Ten Hag in, bro. Nah. Come on, I have to push the agenda. Sorry, man couldn't talk about football on this one, bro. I don't want to see that brother get sacked, bro. Man has to push the agenda. So if anybody decides to clip the first thing I said, but really and truly, yeah, United are done, bro. Ten Hag in, but obviously, if I was a United fan, it would be Ten Hag out. But just clip The first part that I said, in it. Just clip the first part, bro. No, don't
Question
clip
for
this.
you, De Niro. H is asking. How does
Bro,
beating
H,
a
you know why
Bayern?
that's all H, that's all cute and that, but brother, you man are due to get knocked out in the round of flipping whatever knockout round there is. The first knockout round, bro, you man are getting knocked out. I'm just letting you know this now. If you think you man are winning the Champions League, you're smoking ultimate crack, bro. So all this, oh yeah, we beat Bayern and that, and all this twerking because you beat Bayern, bro. That's all good in that, bro. But look, bro. All I know is just know you're never, ever, 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 ever gonna win that trophy. I'm just letting you know this now, bro. Ever gonna win that trophy. G. That's what I'm saying, bro. You think you're gonna win it and Arteta can't even win that thing, bro. You're smoking crack, bro. Trust me, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Big up. But yeah, that pretty much is the United section. Last but not least, we'll go to Eli for the Arsenal section. Arsenal obviously getting the 3 points versus Southampton. I was wrong for sitting there when Arsenal went 1-0 down to Southampton for thinking something could take place. And then Havertz just scored a goal and Saka doing Saka things. So yeah, Eli, thoughts on Arsenal 3-1 against Southampton?
Just a classic stinky performance from Arsenal, man. What else can I say?
That brother Raheem Sterling was stinky. He was
bro,
Raheem Sterling, man.
Like so stinky, bro. I think we need to we probably need to switch up the system or something, like go 2 up front, because I don't Sterling, bro, nah, my G. Need you to man. Yeah, his time has come and gone. He's washed. Just get him off my team. I wasn't really too worried when we went down. I was annoyed, yes, because we shouldn't be conceding that. But especially if we have the so-called best defense in the world, as some of these Arsenal fans are saying. Definitely not, but definitely one of the best, yes. But can't be letting in goals like that. That's soft. That's way too easy. Way too easy. In terms of the bounce back, love it. Kai Havertz scoring again. Trossard coming in, doing work. Martinelli actually contributing again, actually looking like he's gaining a bit of confidence, a little bit of form. And then Saka, another stinky performance, in my opinion. Dude's just a stat merchant, bro. Just a stat merchant. That's all he is. That's all he is, man. And he's a decent player. Like I like him a lot. Very intelligent, but in terms of being techie, not it, in my opinion. But hey, props to him for consistently getting stats. I mean, you can't fault what he's doing. He's gonna, if he's gonna continue to play, he's gonna get his stat one way or another. Be it assist or a goal, he's gonna try to find a way to get that, which I rate. But in terms of his ability on the ball, not the best. Especially playing out wide. I think he's definitely more suited in the central area or further back, probably left back, in my opinion. I don't really see him as a right winger, in my opinion. This is me. But also Jesus, bruh, it's time. Get the fuck out my club, bro. Get the fuck out my club. And that just really harpens on the need for us to get a striker. Like we definitely should have gotten a striker in the summer, in my opinion, to to challenge Havertz, or really to start over Havertz and just have Havertz come off the bench. In my opinion, that's what you really should be doing, because let's be real, Havertz ain't it up top. He wouldn't be my first choice. You already know I wanted Ivan Toney.
It's really interesting though you say that, because I think I saw, it was like a clip. I saw a clip of it. It was Potts. What's that guy's name? Dan Potts, on AFTV. Even he was talking about it. He said he's like, I now realize why Manchester City let go of Jesus and Zinchenko in the first place, because you just, and he's like, I see I'm seeing the end of that now at Arsenal too, and it makes sense. It does. It honestly does make sense. But that's more on Arteta on signing them. But
100%. He should have known.
Yeah, he should have known.
And I think on Jesus' part though, I think it's also due to the fact that he rushed himself back from injury, you know, and that really you could tell that took a lot from his game because he's not as spry as he was. Because that first season he was moving, like he was confident, and the last couple seasons after that injury, bro, he just hasn't been the same. He's never recovered, and I feel like we should have got rid of him. It's like as soon as we saw that drop off, we should have just got rid of him. And
see, my thing was like from the beginning. I feel like even when you signed Jesus, I could tell you then that Jesus is not a 20 to 25 goal scoring striker.
Oh yeah, I never wanted him in the first place.
And that's what you needed that from the beginning. And I feel like that's where just things have gone wrong. And now it's come to a point where like Arteta just doesn't want to sign forwards, because if Kai Havertz continues to get him goals after goals after goals, he's just gonna continue to think that he doesn't need a world-class forward, and Kai Havertz is sufficient enough. And that itself is the problem. I feel like it all stems from him buying Jesus, a Jesus type player in the first place. Or you could say we should have seen that as like a red flag by the type of like his talent ID, basically, because that since then you've just been under that thing where you haven't gotten that striker, even though that striker, everyone has been saying that striker gets you over the line, and strikers have been there and you've talked to them. And even then, like, yeah, it's bizarre, to be honest. I don't really get it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's just an ego thing. He thinks that he can win the league without a recognized striker. So you know he's just gonna continue to champion that fact. And I'm like, all right, bro, all right, whatever. You know, it is what it is.
But it's also like it's foolish though, because it's like the person that you go up against, or the team that you go up against, have that striker. And that's why they've been able to win leagues 4 years in a row. So it's like, make it make sense. You don't. It's not even like rocket science at this point. Like it's literally like they have a striker who gets them goals. Your team is good enough, and you compete with them, and all you need is just that push too. You go out every window and try to sign more and more defenders, which makes no sense because the defense is not the problem. The problem is going forward. So
yeah, man, I don't get it. You know. Hey, Arsenal, if you watching, Pogba's on a free. Go snatch him up right now. Go snatch him up right now. Right the fuck now. Go get Pogba.
I think he goes MLS. I've been hearing reports of him going MLS. Like he goes in that avenue of his career where he doesn't really stay in Europe or stay at these big clubs, where I feel like he goes into that type of avenue of his career.
Hey, listen. We need another midfielder yesterday. We get Pogba, bro, I'm telling you right now, the quality of this team improves tenfold because he can play anywhere in that midfield.
Yeah.
Anywhere. He can play as a 6, he can play as an 8, he can play as a 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, Arsenal, do it. Get it done. He's one of the best midfielders in the world right now on a free. Snatch him up. Pay that man whatever you got to pay him. Bring him to the carpet ASAP. He changes his team as soon as he gets in. Come on now. What are we doing here? Like get this man to the carpet immediately. Yeah. You know, if you don't get him and you let somebody else snatch him up, doing yourself a huge disservice. Any team that don't try and snatch this man up they're idiots. That's stupid. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Because
ironic part is he was actually as a child an Arsenal fan too.
That's what I'm saying. And then he's had a couple of years to actually heal his body. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna come back fully healed, fully rested. Yeah. You know, his body's gonna be because you know when you constantly playing, you're not really able to fully recover 100%. So with this time out, he's actually had a chance for the first time in his career since he started playing ball to actually, you know, strengthen himself, work on himself for this whole period, not having to abuse his body.
Off period. Yeah,
exactly.
I
think he prolonged his career by a couple more years now because of the time that he took to actually rest and get healthy and, you know, not rush himself back. Kind of like with Martial right now. That's why he doesn't have a team right now, is because he's actually working on himself to, you know, get stronger, you know, actually rest and, you know, get the proper amount of rest that you need for the body to actually 100% fully recover. So that way the next time you come back, you'll come back 100% and probably less likely to get injured. You know what I'm saying? Because you've actually had that time to properly rest your body. And people don't understand how important that is. So, Like I said, Arsenal, please, if you are smart, go and get Pogba. Please. It's not a hard deal. Y'all love the easy deal. This is easy. Get it done. You get him to the carpet, you will increase your revenue by I don't know how many fold, because there's so many people that are hyped for Pogba getting, being reinstated. So please snatch him.
I'm gassed, man. I'm
Snatch
gassed.
him, please.
Like, how do you say that Juventus? I honestly would have started Juventus watch-alongs from March for sure. Like, I would have definitely done Juventus watch. I'm gassed that he's back. Like, the world, the world missed players. The world missed a player like Paul Pogba.
Oh yeah, yeah. You like as soon as
then
he
now
left,
I can use Paul Pogba to I can use Paul Pogba to give you guys an example to show you that a player at his age, with all the stuff that he's been through, can still perform miles better than players who are currently at your own club. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, shout out Paul Pogba. Great to see him back, and I can't wait until March, man. March is when he's officially back. So we'll be there.
I can't wait.
We'll be there. But yeah, my thoughts on the Arsenal game. To be honest, I didn't really watch much, but I had a notification that I saw when Southampton won 1-0 up. I dropped a cheeky message in one of the group chats, and it looks like I was wrong. And Havertz scored. Good goal from him. A good finish from him too. Actually, that was a great strike. And Saka gets his assists here and there. Just average performance from Arsenal, to be honest. Like, that's really all I would say. I didn't think that they would capitulate from that going 1-0 up. I thought it'd be easy, and it was. So yeah, they move. International break. I think they have a little bit of. I think they have Liverpool coming up in 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks. Well, in 2 games, 2 match weeks. So that'll be interesting. A little test for Arsenal and Liverpool there too. And I think it's at the Emirates as well. So that'll be a good game to watch for sure. But Amdiro, you have any thoughts on the Arsenal game?
Yeah, man. Arsenal, you man did your thing, innit? But you're winning that. Be happy, innit? Be happy, blood. But obviously, yeah, man. Man ain't gonna win no league though. But yeah, be happy, innit? Man don't rate you, man. Get me? You man will push yours apart from Eli, but the rest of you will push yours, blood. Get me, bro. And obviously, yeah, bro. I'm gonna be back on TJ Warren's channel at the end of the season anyway, bro, just to cook my man again, bro. Yeah.
I love this little rivalry. I feel like people don't really know about this little rivalry that TJ and M De Niro have. It's so funny.
It just came out of nowhere too.
It's just so random, but I love it, man. It's content for sure. It's so funny.
It was a rivalry I didn't know I needed.
Yeah, and I think it stemmed from the one time I had TJ on this show.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah,
I think it may have stemmed from that day.
Do you know what it even stemmed from? So it was like, obviously, that show happened, innit? It was a bit like, obviously, there was two shots trying to come in, but it was all good, innit? Yeah? Obviously, at the end of the season, man jumped in his channel, innit? Yeah? And I went in the chat, when you man lost the league, when I think it was when Arsenal lost the league, and he was on there with Sard, innit? And obviously, bro, his face was bright red, bro. He tried to diss. He was like, get out of that chat. You could tell he was feeling the pain, bro. So since then, bro, man just has to at him every time I get a chance. So yeah, bro, TJ Warren will get dealt with for another season and get cooked again, bro. But nah, big up, like I say, bro, you man won. I expected you to win that game anyways. And yeah, more time, bro. Like at the end of the day, let's put it like this, innit? Obviously, bare Arsenal fans are happy you won that game, but bro, really and truly, should you really be what's it called? Playing these type of say that again?
Like gassed off of a win like this. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's not really nothing special, bro. At the end of the day, I had a good week. You beat PSG, but PSG with no players anymore, bro. I couldn't even name
PSG team. Dusty ass fucking PSG team, bro.
And that PSG team is so dusty, bro.
Bro, Desiree shit. Bradley.
This is what I'm saying.
So man, Bradley,
you know what's crazy? Hear me out, right? Had Ousmane Dembele played, I feel like PSG would have played a little bit better. Even though, trust me, Ousmane Dembele is not a good finisher, I still think had Ousmane Dembele played, maybe PSG could have played a little bit better. So the fact that even he didn't play, because apparently there was a fallout that he's had with Enrique or something
Yeah,
like
bro.
that.
It was a bust though.
Them PSG guys are stink. Barcola, bro,
Bro, he's
stinky.
so trash, bro.
Bro,
People are
So
telling me
trash.
before the game,
Oh my
hey,
god,
watch out for
Barcola hype,
Barcola.
you know.
Watch
Yo,
out for Barcola. He's
watch out
killing
for
in League
Barcola.
One. I'm like, bro, Barcola's
Stinky,
shit,
bro.
bro. What are
Bro,
y'all
he's
talking
dead, man.
about? Y'all rate this
Stinky,
dead
man.
baller?
He's dead,
Yeah,
What are you
bro. He's
talking
dead.
about? Barcola's on
bro.
fire.
But this is what I'm
stinky.
saying, bro.
Really?
Arsenal fans, bro, just find a way to just gas anything and just get excited, bro. Man knew you were gonna beat PSG, bro. On the other hand, bro,
Same. Yeah.
like I said, in a few weeks you're gonna see the repercussions of a no Odegaard, bro. If Odegaard's out when you play the bigger teams, bro, you man are gonna see the repercussions of not having that brother in your team, bro. I'm telling you now. And also, I'll repeat again. Let one of them centre backs get injured, bro. Man's telling you now, bro. Let one of them, man, bro. Just one. It doesn't matter which one. Just one, bro. Get injured, bro. You're gonna see repercussions with that thing as well, bro. And that's the thing, bro. The football you're playing, bro. Man don't even like watching you, man, no more, bro. You man are boring to watch, bro. What you try to do is just skunk out a game, put 11
Yeah,
men
man,
behind
it's
the
not
ball,
fun.
and then try to score from corners, bro. Like, brother, what is this, bro? Like, man, don't even
Hey,
understand, like,
preaching to the choir, my G, man. I hate
brother.
I
this
hear you,
ball,
man.
bro.
I
I
hear
hate
you.
it.
And then you wanna and then you wanna talk about you're gonna win the league against City, bro. You man are smoking crap, bro. If you think you're gonna play like this and win the league, bro, it's impossible, bro. Even Liverpool will finish above you if you're not careful, bro. Playing like this,
Man, I'm
bro.
telling you, they sneakily good.
You get me,
Sneakily good.
bro. Them man there, and bro, don't even be surprised, fam. Yeah, I'm not saying this will happen, but it's a possibility if you man continue to do this when you get found out. Yeah, bro. Chelsea, bro. If Chelsea, like, I'm not even trying to be that guy. And I don't like to overthink, but bro, if you man can get found out easily. If man them just apply their game plan properly against you, it'll be very easy to find out Arsenal. Because if I was a manager, bro, I think I could find them out easily, bro. Throw 11 men behind the ball, you get me, bro, and wait for the counter attack or a corner. If man learn how to defend corners against you, man, bro, you man are finished, bro. And that's the thing, bro. That then you start seeing your Chelsea's creeping up on you, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's not something you man want to see. And I'm not saying that's gonna happen. It's maybe unlikely, but it's a possibility, bro. If you
Yeah.
man keep doing this, bro, you need to get some fluidity in your football. And yeah, man, like at the end of the day, the main men that are saving you continue to save you, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? You got your defense that continues to save you. You got flipping Saka that continues to save you, bro. And the thing is, bro, it's so mad. Like I even understand what Eli is saying about Saka, bro. As in, but you normally if a player's not really that great on the eye and gets these stats, obviously you kind of try to diss them and that. But bro, you can't even diss brother. Brother does what he needs to do, bro. And without my man take him away, bro, it's looking like a dark day because Jesus, who's got all the capability to be a top player, bro, can't even score no goals, blood. Bro, do you know what I love
He
about the
told us
Jesus thing?
himself. He told us himself.
Bro,
He
do you know what I
Bro,
love about
not even
Jesus?
that. He's literally everywhere but where he needs to be. I was saying this all last year too. Like he's playing right wing.
He doesn't
He's
want to score a
playing
goal.
center
I'm
mid.
telling
He's
you, he
playing
doesn't.
center
Yeah.
back. He's playing right wing
G,
back. He's
what do
playing
you
left
man
score
wing
a
expect?
back.
goal.
What
Bro,
do you man expect?
why
What
the
do you
fuck
man
are you
expect?
there,
Let
Jesus?
me
Why
talk
ain't
to
you in the
What do you
box?
expect? Bro, what do you man expect? Look, I knew about Jesus before he went to Arsenal, yeah?
Yeah, same.
Bro,
I knew about him too.
bro,
He was a decent player, but he's not a striker
bro,
who gets you 20 to
see,
25
this
goals.
is it.
Like,
This is it. And Pep, there was a game, was it? I can't remember who Pep played over. It wasn't Zinchenko that he played up front or something, bro. He played somebody up front that wasn't meant to get played, and obviously Jesus was all crying and them things there, yeah. Bro, obviously Jesus came to you, man. Man knew he was never gonna get them amount of goals because he misses easy chances, bro. Secondly, man knew as well, yeah, that this brother, bro, yeah, the way he plays, yeah, he's good at everything. First touch is there and all them things there. But brother, I want a player. I don't care how like good you are on the eye. If you get me goals and you can get me do the job, brother, you get me, bro. You're gonna play, bro. You get me? And even if
yeah,
it's then now you have a bad game and then we have a replacement for you, then that's perfect, bro. That's what I think Arsenal need for like a Saka, bro. Just get somebody who's gonna give man a contest. And when I say contest is as in if he starts playing bad, then you can swap man out and it's not going to stop the goals happening. Yeah. And this is me that rates Saka, bro. I rate Saka. I'm not even taking away from what a player he is. I rate him as a player, bro. If you're a player and you get the job done, you get the job done. I can never take that away from you, bro. So for me, Arsenal just need to get some more backups because them man there can only do so much, bro. He ain't gonna single-handedly. Saka's not single-handedly taking you to no title, bro. It's impossible, bro. You get me, bro. The closest to person that would do that, for me personally, is Odegaard, and even him, bro. When push comes to shove in certain games where he needs to do the job, he don't do the job, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said we need to go get a Pogba ASAP.
Yeah, bro.
We get a Pogba, bro. He changes this entire midfield.
Bro.
Changes the entirety
even
of this
Declan
midfield.
Rice, bro. Declan Rice, bro. I told you, man, bro. What did I tell you about this guy, bro? Man showed you, man, from before, and man wanted to argue with man, bro. I'll never forget, brothers were arguing with me, bro. I told man about Declan Rice, bro. Basic midfielder, bro.
Bro, he's
Good
just a
player,
ball
but
winner.
basic, bro.
He's
Man,
just a ball winner, bro.
Bro, gee, the job.
Combative eight. He's not a 6. He's a combative 8.
Brother, big man thing, yeah. Eli, I know
Everything,
you can
bro.
vouch for
Deep
this.
line
I know you can vouch
playmaker,
for this, yeah.
playmaker.
He is the only midfielder in that team that, bro, I can't lie. Gara replaceable, bro. Gara replaceable because you see what Partey was doing when he was actually fit. That's not really. You're seeing how hard it is to replace that type of player. You can't even replace it with him because he's kind of lost the legs that he used to have for how he was playing before. But bro, Declan Rice, bro, man could probably, if I was to actually sit down and say, let me look for a player that matches the fit of Declan Rice, brother, man can find you bare, man, bro. I can find you bare, man, bro. Not saying it's a bad signing, but I'm just saying that Arsenal fans thought that was gonna be what takes man to the title, bro. That's not what it is. It's just a good addition.
Hey, let's keep it a buck. Declan Rice is a 40 million pound player, bro.
Do you get it, bro? It's just giving you depth, bro. It's just depth. That's all I'm saying. I believe Declan Rice wasn't a bad signing. I just think it's depth, though. It's not like you rather have like another guy, yeah, that's a bad boy that's there. Then when Declan Rice is needed, maybe if you're winning the game 3-0 or 2-0 and you need to see out the rest of the game, you bring on a Declan Rice, bro. Or if you're playing against a team that likes to play quite high line, then you can have him there as well. But if you're playing like a low block, bro, that brother ain't gonna do that.
Nah, yeah.
He ain't got the capabilities to play them line breaking passes. Whereas you see, that's why I agree with everybody wanting like a Sancho and that. Sancho's a winger, but the way he plays certain passes that I've seen since he's been at Chelsea, they're line breaking passes. That's why in a tight space, you like a brother. Like, I'd rather have him than Declan Rice in midfield, blood, and he can't even defend, blood. So, bro.
And to be fair, Sancho is a 10, so he can play in midfield.
Exactly, bro. So, bro, at the end of the day, Arsenal, bro, your team is, I'll repeat this again, bro, your team ain't as good as you think it is. Bro.
Oh, bro, they dusty. Yeah, I know, trust me.
But man, I think you're better than that, bro.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's Arteta playing that stanky ass football, bro. I hate it. Just we're finally defensively astute, so why not just go back to what was working a couple years back when we was just blitzing teams? Because now we actually have mobility in the midfield with Declan Rice. He can actually, chase a man down, get the ball back if we lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just have him and Partey sit and just have your players just express themselves like you had them expressing themselves a couple years ago. Why can't you just go back to that? Because that like with the defense that we have now and the attack that we had a couple of years ago that we could be playing, because we know that we can play it, we've seen it.
Exactly.
Why the fuck are we not doing that? Why do we look so stinky?
Liverpool
why are we looking so rigid? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Liverpool
it's crazy.
didn't do that, bro. When Liverpool won the champs and won the league and all these things, bro, they didn't try to say, oh yeah, now we're gonna try to sit back to try and win games from corners, bro. Klopp had them man trying to throttle teams, bro. Pressing man like there was no tomorrow, bro. Man were taking risks, and that's not even to say that. And let's be real, Liverpool's defense at that time, it was just Van Dijk, bro. Everybody else was just looking good based on Van Dijk. If we're being honest, like without Van Dijk in the lineup, bro, they probably wouldn't have done what they did. So why can't like now? Exactly, bro. And you man now have got two centre backs who, arguably, bro, are probably the best centre backs in the world at this moment, bro. If you're actually being honest about it, G. If you're being real honest about it, at this moment, as a pair, centre back pairing, bro, peak, bro. So why would you not say, let's go take risks, press up on these teams and play some good football? Let Saka and them man have some freedom. Let Martinelli and them man have some freedom, bro. You want to sit back and tell them man run back and then run forward and run back and run forward. Man, have not got the legs to do that, bro. You've seen how tired Saka is, bro. I can't do that. Martinelli, bro. Obviously, bro, it's the same thing. Like, brother, these man need that kind of push to say go attack, have some freedom. You're telling Saka stay by the byline every game, bro. That's easy, bro. Man are reading that, bro. It's easy, G. So, bro, at the end of the day, your manager, in a way, is yes, he's the one that's taking you thus far, but he's the same one that's holding you back, G. I'll be real.
I think he's holding you back more than he's taking you far.
Exactly.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
and he needs to trust the youth a lot more. And Nwaneri and Lewis Scaling they need to get more minutes. And that Jack Nichols kid and that Salah kid, Edine kid, yeah, I think he's got tech too. He's I would love to see the youth get more minutes, but specifically Lewis Scaling and Nwaneri. I've been harping about Nwaneri for the last couple of years.
Yeah, Nwaneri, you've been on him for a minute, to be fair.
But yeah, he needs to start trusting him more, especially against opposition like Southampton, because I feel like he could have bossed that game, because that midfield that they had. I mean, the only player that I was really scared of was that Diblin kid. Like, outside of him, Southampton really have nothing. So that was like the perfect game for those two to get minutes. But once again, scared, bro. Just playing scary, playing the stinky football. Why not take a little bit of risk, man?
Yeah.
Just be a little bit more
too systematic.
Just be a little bit more progressive with how you play the game, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know, man. He fooled us. He fooled us, man, with that what he was playing a couple years back. He fooled us.
Yeah.
Fooled us. Just a B-Tech Jose, bro. That's how he's managing right now. It's stinky.
Yeah.
I don't like it, bro.
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, people, that's pretty much been it. Obviously, last but not least, M. Jadiro, I know you have your camera turned off, but unfortunately, you do have to be part of the Mark Brothers Challenge for this week and take your shot. We don't have any Premier League predictions, of course, people, because we are going into the international break, but we will have an episode next week, and I'm thinking of doing kind of like a team of this season so far type of video. So we'll talk about the best players in the league so far. So that would be interesting, because I'm sure
we're gonna be a switch up from what it was last time.
Yeah, so I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of agendas. I know Spooby, he's gonna come through with a lot of agendas.
Hey, by the way,
he will come through with a lot of agendas.
You are a fraud, bro. You were supposed to be here.
Yeah, he's a fraud for not showing up. He's a fraud.
Back up your boy Sheik, man. You were supposed to back up your boy Sheik. You left him high and dry. That's terrible, bro. Terrible.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But Engineer will be back, people. He'll be back with his little shot. But that's pretty much been it in terms of the show. In terms of what we have coming up, I do believe in a couple of minutes, probably in around 15 minutes or so, I should be going live with Flawless for our first ever co-op career mode. So that should be interesting. So definitely tune into that. It's going to be jokes. Like, me and Flawless have pledged to win everything, but you guys know how FIFA on certain difficulties, and especially me and him trying to coexist and play. Chili shot. Hey, here we go.
Let me just pour it off.
You're good, bro. You're good. No worries.
Do your thing, broski. Do your thing.
So yeah, we should have that coming up, and then I'll have some other streams coming up this week, like the career mode for my personal career mode on the PlayStation 5 version. So definitely check that out. That will probably drop episode 4 sometime this week. We'll do the show with YG. I know we haven't done that this past week, but he was busy, so we'll do the show with YG. And I think we're talking about Yannick Bolasie this time. So Yannick Bolasie will be our discussion in terms of ballers and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about him. And then weekends, we'll see. I'll try to do some content with some different people about, like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure some stuff out. But here we go. M. De Niro taking his shot. Shout out to M. De Niro for obviously being part of the Mud Brothers Challenge. But he takes a shot, man. Drum roll. Hey. You could just tell that was grim. Yeah, you could just tell that was grim. Yeah, you could.
Hey, kudos.
Kudos to him. Yeah, kudos to him. As someone who's just been literally taking shots week in, week out, I know that I didn't take a chili one, but I know them ones hurt. So big up to him every single time for that. But yes, people, that has been pretty much episode number 29 of your Monday usual special of the Mud Brothers show. We didn't have some of the panel today. I know we didn't have that fraud Spooby, but don't worry. Spooby will be summoned to the court next week, and he will pay for his crimes.
Man.
Yeah, he
You
will.
on the
He
clocks,
will.
boobs.
He will. This guy's such a fraud, you know. Like in my career mode, he was suggesting me to bring on Garnacho. Such a fraud. And I exposed Garnacho's pace on FIFA. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it for episode number 29. Make sure you guys obviously go ahead and subscribe to Eli's channel on Twitch and YouTube, and also M. De Niro's channel on YouTube. And yes, we'll catch you guys pretty much in the next one. Next Monday, we'll be back for episode number 30. Crazy that we've already done 30 episodes of the Mud Brothers show. So big up, and we'll catch you all on the next one, people. 10 HAG out, hopefully by tomorrow.
10 HAG in, bro.
Hopefully next time I